everybody and welcome back to the channel, and if you're new you are so very welcome. I'm Jane and my husband Mike does everything behind the camera. We're British early retirees, we've got no debt, we've paid off the mortgage and we live a thrifty, frugal and money saving life here in Aude in the Occitanie region of the south of France, and every Sunday we share with you an aspect of a private life. This week is kind of spend a day with me, a day in the life of a thrifty, frugal and money-saving person. We really hope that you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Well, good morning. It is an absolutely lovely day today, and it is promised to be a sunny day all day today. I remember a sunny day for me used to be, oh, let's get out and about. And now I just think, oh no, sun is out. I'm going to get all my washing washed. So I've already got one load on the line, a whole load of towels. And I've got two more loads, and my intention is today to get all of that washed and all of it dry outside. And I'm going to just turn you around really slowly to show you what Mike is doing. And he is setting up the solar. The sun will be around there shortly, so we can get some free electricity, because it certainly is an expensive commodity. So it's now 10:30 in the morning. We've procrastinated over all sorts of things that we've had to talk about today. And I need to get on with some cooking now. It's always about 10 or 11 o'clock that I start making lunch. I've got out ready for tomorrow some sausage meat for tomorrow. And I am going to make Scotch eggs tomorrow. I'm going to make courgette and carrot fritters for lunch today. Maybe a bit of flatbread, maybe a bit of salad. But I've got the bread that was bought on Sunday. It's now Wednesday. And so it doesn't go to waste. I've cut it up. It's going to go in the food processor. I'm going to make breadcrumbs and pop those into the freezer. There they are, breadcrumbs. Can be used for another day. Although I don't eat this, I have mastered the art now of making duplicates of everything. I make one cheaper version for Mike with real bread in it, and I'll make one more expensive version for me. And instead of using breadcrumbs, for me, I use cornflakes. I do the same thing. I put them in the food processor, I crush them all up, and I use them as breadcrumbs. But what I find with breadcrumbs, even when they're frozen, is you can loosen up the bag, shake out the amount you need, and put the rest away. So there we go. Those are going to go into the freezer. If I've got room, because it's getting a bit squashed in here. Squash them in. There we go. Just breathe in. So here we are, part of our frugal day. As normal, homemade food. I've made veggie fritters. They've got courgettes, they've got onion, they've got carrot in them, they've got some corn flour, egg and some salt, pepper and a bit of seasoning. Sorry about that, flies are about. I've also made some gluten-free flatbread, same recipe as my pizza base. So that is the same amount of flour to the same weight of Greek yogurt, some salt and a bit of baking powder. And here is a white bean and sun-dried tomato dip. So I've just chucked in sun-dried tomatoes, beans, lemon juice, oil, salt and pepper, blended it. And we've got an apple to go with that as well. So there we go. Normal for us, homemade lunch as part of our thrifty, frugal day. So we've just had lunch. The solar panels are still charging. When they're charged up, I will use the dishwasher later. I seem to have created so much washing up today. And I've got 3 loads of washing done, which means I've just about run out of homemade laundry liquid. And I am going to need to make some more. quick job that I do every single day, usually after I've cooked lunch and cleaned up and vacuumed, is I wash the floors. And you can see there's a lot of floor to wash, but it's all clean. I leave the windows and I leave the doors open, lots of light. And I'll show you what I use to clean the floors, obviously mop and bucket. But I use this good old-fashioned French soap called Savon Noir. It's got lovely linseed oil in it. I use that one on the wash, and on the rinse I use just a drop of bleach in there when I rinse the floors. And I go over the stubborn bits if I get anything stuck on the floor with a scrubbing brush. There we go. All clean, quick little job done every single day. It's been a really good sunny day today. The Aferiy, when it arrived, was only on about 10% charge. And we put it up to 60% charge out in the sun. And it's a powerful machine. It's got 3.6 kilowatts in there. So that's a lot of power. So I'm going to treat myself to using the dishwasher today because I'm using the power of the sun. And what I'll do is, after I've done the dishes, I'm going to put it on a hot wash because this will test it. Because when you're doing a hot wash, it draws more energy. So let's see if this can cope with this on a hot wash. And let's let it go. And in an hour's time, I'll come back and see how much power is left. So the dishwasher has finished. The box was on 60%. It's now on 28%. So it's used 32% of the box to do one wash, but I did have it on a hot wash. I would normally, if I use it, I would use it on an eco program. But it was so nice. Oops, it's all steamy. That I haven't had to wash the dishes. Thank you, sunshine. Another day of solar harvesting. And what's great about having any of these solar boxes, and the Aferiy one in particular works really well at this, is that you can charge and use it at the same time. So I'm going to take you slowly into the kitchen. Let the light adjust. And I am cooking Scotch eggs by the power of the sun. Electricity is expensive, and anything that we can do to offset that cost is really helpful. I hope you can hear me over the cooking because I've got this on a wide shot. I've got the solar battery, the Aferiy solar battery with its panels out there charging, and I'm using the electricity at the same time. So every sunny day I do this, I save myself money. So let's turn that down slightly. Got some baked beans cooking here. My little cooker's plugged in here. A little hot plate, I want to call that. And here, let's give these a shake. Got some little cook in the oven potatoes cooking in there. Off the sun. Any saving helps, doesn't it? It's a bit difficult to film in here because our washing machine is in the downstairs loo. So here's the washing machine. Here's the Aferiy box, all charged up from the sun. There's something about owning a power bank and charging it with the sun that makes me so conscious of my own energy use. It can take 32% of this box, 32% of the power in the whole box to do one load of dishes, which now makes me very conscious that I absolutely don't use the dishwasher unless I really have to. I'll just wash it up in the sink and rinse it in cold water. And it's the same with the washing machine. I absolutely make sure that it's full and it's a load I have to do. So I've got bedding and towels in there at the moment. It's a full load, and I'm going to get everything clean with the power of the sun, because like I said, once you understand how many kilowatts you're using, you really do understand how it's just usage that runs up our energy bill. And we are paying 20 cents per kilowatt hour, including taxes. So it's a lot. So let's get this washing done, out on the line, and let's wrap this video up. Let's get it switched on.
What do you do to save money when you do the laundry? What do you do to save money when you're cooking? How do you keep your energy costs as low as you possibly can? Do you cook and eat every day at home, or as many days as you can at home to save money? Share with us below the thrifty, frugal and money-saving things that you have done this week. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next video. Bye for now.
Big castle.